From new parents to empty nesters, the fact is transitioning to college is one of life's happiest but also most stressful times for both kids and parents alike, right? Maybe you've wondered if your own child is emotionally ready to go to college. Well, the Now's Holly Davis is here with what you need to know. And today she's actually talking to a mom of two daughters who's been through this transition herself. Holly is with Shari.
Shari, a topic that is so important. What are the top emotional issues that the average kid going away to college faces?
Sure. Well, almost 15% of students self-report anxiety and/or depression. So that's huge because that means that probably more students are actually suffering from it. And the reason that they trace for that, Holly, include having to talk to professors about extra help and other people, having to navigate more difficult coursework and time management, having to take care of themselves, you know, even medications and doctor's appointments, that kind of thing, and also navigating new friendships and dorm life. The problem is when students in that situation, basically navigating this bigger universe, are challenged with anxiety and depression, they tend to quiet the voices on campuses by drinking and drugs, which only makes the situation worse.
That's what you don't want them to do. So how can parents prepare their kids now?
Well, the most effective tool to prepare preventative measures are good sleep and diet and exercise habits. So instilling those in your kids before they leave is just going to give them that barrier of protection against these types of issues. The other thing you want to do is obviously talk to your kids about anxiety and depression and what to do. It's going to be better received if you talk to them in the context of what to do if they see it in a friend or a roommate at college than what to do if they feel it themselves. But they're going to basically get the same message. And then the last thing, of course, is to really let go and begin letting your kids handle these things on their own before they go to college.
Give
things
them that
like
independence,
booking travel, booking doctor's appointments. You want to guide them through things and stop doing things for them.
When it comes to legal responsibilities, does the college have one? And then also, what should you do if you suspect your child is running into emotional problems and they're already at school?
Most parents sending their kids to college this fall are shocked to hear that their college has absolutely zero responsibility to provide mental health services. And the problem is that in about 25% of colleges, you actually can't get an appointment with a mental health counselor unless you have a private referral. In many colleges, it can take 3 or 4 weeks to get an appointment. So we're really on our own with this. The biggest problem we have as parents is knowing the difference between what's normal, you know, sort of teenage and adolescent behavior and what's a red flag. And the way for us to know the difference is to go on the internet and do a little research on the signs of anxiety, depression. Another biggie for girls is eating disorders, so that we're prepared for that. The other thing that everyone should really do is really dig into their family history, because you may know if you had an uncle who was an alcoholic, for example, but back in our grandparents' ever take a vacation for a month, those types of things. If you have a family history, there's a much higher likelihood that a problem will emerge.
Don't ignore those warning signs,
Very
those red
important,
flags. All right, Shari, thank you so much. Shannon, back to you.
Holly, thanks. I love how Shari always tells it like it is.
She really does.
It keeps it really simple.